Hi, welcome to the MuleSoft tutorials. This is Akash, and in this video we'll discuss about the database connector. So what we'll do, we'll create one database, MySQL database on local, and then we'll try to create one table and we'll insert few rows and we'll try to fetch that using MuleSoft via database connector. So to start with, first we need to install MySQL server on local. So to do that, just go to Google and write XAMPP download. So you will get a link to download XAMPP. Just click on over here and then you can download it for Windows, or if you are using Linux you can download it for Linux, or if you are using Macintosh you can download it for Macintosh. So I already downloaded this XAMPP. So I just downloaded it on over here. So just double click on this exe file. You will get a pop-up to install this. I already installed this on my local, so I will do right now no. And after installing, you will get this type of stuff. This. So this basically is our XAMPP server. Inside that we have Apache and MySQL and FileZilla, Mercury, and Tomcat servers. So right now I just started two servers, that is Apache and MySQL. Once you started successfully this, then go to the your Chrome browser and type localhost, not 881, just localhost. So we'll get a dashboard. So inside that best dashboard on the top right corner, you can find that PHP MyAdmin. Just click over here and you will go, this will traverse you to the database area. So just click on new. Here you need to write the database. So it's, let's say, testdb, or I will create one database like test underscore database. I will say create. So this is my database and there is no table right now. So I will create one table. So let's say table name is person with a 4 column. I will go. So inside the test DB, you can see there. So I need to write the names. So let's say first is ID column, and then second name is, let's say, name. The third column is, let's say, age. The fourth column is, let's say, gender. So I'm going to create one table with a person and edit these columns. And here I will write, say, varchar, age would be integer, gender will be varchar, and primary key. So this will be my primary key ID. I'll go okay. So here we have this database with this person table with these 4 columns. I will click on save. So we need to write the validate varchar. So let's say 50 is the length of the varchar and gender, let's say 10. We'll say save. So this will create one database with ID, name, age, and gender. Now what I will do, I need to insert some queries, insert some data inside the database. So what I will do is you can go to browse. So you can see there's no column is selected right now. So I will say here, I will say SQL. Here we have select star from, this is a select clause, I mean select query. I will say insert age, this. Here I will write the values. Let's say my value is 1 2 3 4, and my, let's say, the name is let's say Akash, and my age is, let's say, 27, and my gender is male. I will click on go. As you can see, this is basically these are the varchar, so I need to give that in single quote. And these are the integers we have. Oops. Okay, go. Or if it's, oh, so there's extra a over here. Okay, go. So this will create one row inside that table. If you click over here, you can see that this is one row over here we have. So we are ready with the database, we are ready with the table, we are ready with the data. Now what I will do is I will try to fetch this data with database connector. So I'll go to MuleSoft Studio. I'll click on File, New, Mule Project, and here I will write database proj. I'll click Finish. Now I will drag one HTTP connector, and here I will configure this. Let's say OK. And now what I will do, but I will use database connector. I will click on plus configuration, MySQL configuration. The same way you can do Oracle, generic database, or DB. We'll say OK. Here is the host. So right now for me it's localhost. Port you can use that as blank right now. And user is root user. Password is admin. Database was the database name. It was test underscore database. So I will write test underscore database, and here I need to give the MySQL driver. So to install my SQL driver, to download that MySQL driver, just go to google.com and search for MySQL jar file download. So they are like from Java to S. You can from click, just click over here, then click on this jar file. This will get downloaded, which I have already downloaded on my local. This is com SQL JDBC 5.1.5 jar file. For now it's, I will say cancel, and we'll go over here, and I extracted that zip file. Now inside that zip we have one jar file. Now I need to add this jar file over, so I will say add file, and I will select this jar. I will say open, and then I will do a test connection. Test connection successful. I will click OK. OK. Now we need to give the operator what we want to do. So let's say I want to select something, I will do give select. If I want to insert some data, I will do insert data. If I want to update, I will do update, delete. If I want to call a stored procedure, I can do it from here. If I want to execute bulk execute, I can do it, and then execute DLL. So for now, I will select operation. And here I need to write the query, the same SQL query. Select, let's say I want to select name, comma, gender from table was person table, where id equals to 123 123. And then here I will add one logger, and I will log the payload, so we'll get the response in payload. We'll save this. So now we are ready with the database connector. We just write one query with the select operation. We are logging the our operation with a logger, and we are HTTP. Now what we'll do is we'll save this, and we'll try to run this application. Run as Mule application. We'll say proceed. So this will deploy my application on local. So this is basically similar to the Salesforce connector. In Salesforce connector, we write SOQL. Here we are writing SQL. Now, so it's successfully deployed on my local. I'll say Postman, and then I will click on localhost 8081. I will click on send. So this basically calls my system, call my API. Here we are getting as a linked list, and here we have a response as a, we get a response, just the response is not proper. So for now I will just remove this and we'll say save this automatic deploy on my local. So for to get the response, just we can add one, you can say one toggle breakpoint, and we can run it, and then we can see how things are going. So it's deployed successfully. I will again click over here. So I will do a toggle breakpoint and click on, we'll stop this server for now and click on debug as mule application. Proceed. This is successfully deployed. Let's save it for a minute maybe. Or else I can hit from here localhost 8081. This will takes me to the database connector. I will press F6, or we have this size is 0. It's saying that we don't have any of the size is 0, so we need to check our query first. What, how is the query? I will go to database, click on here, id equals to 123, and here it's open. I'll say close this thing, go to id equals to 1234. That's why this is not coming, so I will write 1234 and we'll save this, and this will automatically got deployed on local. Now again I will hit it. I'll press F6. So here we have one linked list, name Akash. I'll say F6. So here we can see name is Akash. Also on output as right now is this. So we'll convert that into a string. Just add object to string. Before that, we'll save it. Now again I will hit it. F6, F6, F6. Now you can see this is our output. So in this way we can use a database connector to get something from the database. If you want to insert something, we'll use insert statement. Here we'll add one insert, and then here we need to just add the insert statement. So if you want, we, yeah, so in this way we can use any of the operations on database connector. You can just practice more on your laptop, and then yeah, just let me know if any queries. That's it for this video. Thank you.